how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be a swatch party. ODEN'S is releasing so many more new singles. I think it's like 42 new singles. We have mattes, multi-chromes, shimmers. It's gonna be a swatch party extravaganza. I'm gonna swatch every single shadow, chat about them, give you my thoughts, point out what my favorites are. And then at the end of the video, I'll be creating this eyeshadow look with the singles. I do also intend on playing with these singles as much as I'm able to. I have 5,000 things to film right now, so I can't promise exactly when, but I do plan on doing more looks with these singles throughout my various platforms, given when I have a chance to. But before we hop into it, let me just give you my accessory details. I believe this necklace is from the brand shop Sun & Co, and these earrings are from the brand Intuitive Wisdom, although they're a little twisted. They're supposed to be black and white, but they like to be backwards. I might have to add a little loop on these guys. But I am so pumped. I'm excited to chat about these singles, and let's dive in. At this moment that I'm pre-filming this video, I don't know exactly when they're launching. I will have the launch details down below. I imagine within a few days after the reveal in this video goes up, but I will have all the launch details down in my description box, and you can use my affiliate code BATTYBEAN to save money on their site, and I appreciate it so much if you use it. And of course, obviously this video is not sponsored. I would absolutely specify if it was. I'm making this on my own free will. ODEN'S sent these to me ahead of time for me to test out and play with, and that's what I'm here to do for you. But let's just dive in. Let's start with the mattes. This is the little palette that they sent that I threw my mattes in because there are 12 matte singles and they are so cute. I love how colorful everything is. And really, I just love the packaging. We have a bigger version as well. But this is so super cute. I'm assuming both of these palette sizes will be available on their site as well in case you also want to like build your own palette instead of just pick up a couple singles. But we'll see. Again, I'll have the site and the launch details down below that I'm able to figure out. All of the singles are named after like real names that like people could be named. That's how their first round of singles were as well. But these are also identified based on their type. Like V is going to be matte, M is going to be multi-chrome, S is going to be shimmer, and they're also numbered as well. So I'll give you the name and the number, but these are all in numerical order, like 1 through 12. But let's chat about all these. I will overlay swatches of them all together at the end, but we are going to just take this one at a time so we can break each one down and I can give you my thoughts. And I am happy that they added mattes to the mix because their first round of singles did not include mattes. It was just mostly shimmers with like 12 multi-chromes, and now we've completely expanded, which is great. First, we have number 1, which is Agnes. This is just going to be your peachy toned matte. I know this is a very major go-to for a lot of people, laying down that first shade. If you like some kind of peachy transition, this is going to be the one for you. Next up, we have number 2, Jordan. I actually really like this one. Like, it's a brown, but it's kind of a plummy brown. It's a nice color. I feel like good for deepening things up. I used it a little bit in this look today. It's a good shade. Like, I feel like it's an interesting brown. It's not just a boring brown. Next up, we have number 3, Linnea. Super cute red. I love how bright and pigmented and punchy this one is. It's so pretty, and we don't see red shadow that often, so I love that this is in the mix. Number 4, we have Hella, a cutie purple. I love this shade. It's so playful, so cute, just a fun little mid-tone purple. Next up, we have this dark blue, Elsa. This is so pretty. It's so vibrant. Oh, I love it. What a nice, rich royal blue. Next up, number 6, we have Ebba. I love a murky, swampy green, so you know that I was all over this color. It's so pretty. Next up, number 7, this is Burry. Just a really pretty, rich kind of pine green. It's so cute. These mattes are all really smooth. They seem to be pretty blendable. I feel like they applied nicely today. Obviously, we'll get into the look itself later, but these seem like pretty standard mattes from ODEN'S, which I like their formula, so that's great. Next up, number 8, we have Joseph. This one's a little bit more periwinkle of a purple. Like, it's still very lavender, but it's skewing slightly periwinkle. It's so pretty. Number 9, we have Vigo. And I want to apologize if I mispronounce any of these names. I'm trying to look up the ones that I've never heard before, but when it's a name, sometimes there's multiple pronunciations, so if I butcher it, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. So here's what that one looks like. It looks white, but it has a little bit of a bluey tint to it. It's really pretty, very icy, very frosty. I feel like this would pair with those purples and that rich blue very well, especially for like an inner corner. If you just wanted to add some brightness, it'd be so cute. Number 10 is Casper. Cutie. This one's a fun little pale pink, slight mauve-y undertone, but just a cute little pale pink. Number 11 is Anton. I love how vibrant this one is. Look how pretty. That is so bright. It's so cute. And last matte, number 12, we have William. Just again, another soft pink. This one has more like pigment to it than the pale pink number 10. Casper, this one has a little bit more to it. And yeah, those were the first 12. Those are all the mattes in this collection. Again, they're labeled 1 through 12, which makes it really easy to find what they are. But here's just an overview of all 12 of those together in order 1 through 12. We have 1 through 6 on the top row, 7 through 12 on the bottom row. A really good variety. I feel like they did a good job kind of keeping it very colorful, which I really, really appreciate, because a lot of the times we just see a lot of browns from brands, and that's why I love indie brands, because they come out with the colors from the get-go. And now we have the multi-chromes and shimmers. I know I haven't opened this yet. I've been kind of like keeping you on your toes. Let's build the suspense. Look at how beautiful these are. I am deceased. These are so pretty. So the first 3 rows, the first 18 are all multi-chromes, and then the bottom 12 are standard shimmers, which even like their standard shimmers are really, really pretty, but the top 3 rows are gonna be the ones with those really crazy shifts to them. And like I mentioned, their first launch had multi-chromes and shimmers already. So these ones aren't technically starting at number 1. The multi-chromes start at number 13 because 1 through 12 already exists. So we have 13 through 30 over here. And then the shimmers, we already have 30 of them from the first launch. So we start here, 31 through 42. So such a fun variety going on. There are so many crazy shifts in here, so many really pretty shades. For me, the multi-chromes are definitely what stand out most in this whole collection, but I really like that we have a really good variety between the mattes, the shimmers, the multi-chromes, so you can really build your own perfect palette if that's what you're going for, or you can just snag a couple special shades to add to your existing collection. But again, we're gonna take this just one at a time. I do have these all swatched out, but only in rows of 6, just because I wanted you to be able to see them as clearly as possible with as much as that shift as possible. But I'll break down all of those after we get through each section of like multi-chrome and then into shimmer. Let's do the shimmers first, because there's less of those, and I feel like we should save the multi-chromes for the end. So number 31, we have Freya. Super pretty, just kind of a soft icy shade with a slight blue sparkle going through it. It's so pretty. Number 32 is I Done, which is the only shade that arrived broken, thank goodness. So pretty, just such a special little lavender with that bright silvery pewtery shift. It's so vibrant. I'll try to do that mirror trick too, so you can kind of see the different shifts that happen. It's a little bit of a pink going on. Next up, 33, we have Sif. This one is so pretty, that kind of like soft taupe with like a sea foamy bluey sort of shift to it. It's really pretty. Again, I'll get that mirror trick in there so you can really kind of get an idea of what that shift looks like. Because even their normal shimmers, I feel like have really pretty shifts. They're just not as shifty as the multi-chromes. Next up, 34, we have Soul. Super rich, vibrant yellow. Oh yeah, you can see everything this shade does. That's so pretty. It's like such a vibrant orange yellow kind of thing. Number 35 is Saga. It's like a really soft kind of pink with like a brighter pink shift, and there's really pretty sparkles when you look at it up close. It's so gorgeous. You can kind of see how sparkly this one gets with the mirror trick. Number 36 is what I think we're on. This is Nana. Just look at how pretty that is. This super vibrant but soft purple. It's so pretty. Like this one also has a pretty vibrant pink when the light hits it just right. It's so cute. Number 37 is gonna go to Modi. This one's much more of like a peachy pink with almost a hint of mauve to it. It's really cool. Especially again, when that light hits it, you can kind of see that shift between warmth and cool. It's so pretty. Next up for 38, I think we have V. Yes, definitely 38. So many shades to keep track of here. Such a beautiful gunmetal gray with the prettiest like soft blue shift to it. It's really cool. I don't really have shades like this in my collection. This one stands out to me a lot. Kind of really see that blue shift in there. It's so cool. 39, we have Oscar. I love how juicy this one looks. This super bright coral with the pinky shift. Oh, it's just so pretty. Oh, I love this one a lot. Number 40, we have Albin. This one's kind of like a champagne-y, soft, little bit of pinky mauve in there. Like I'm not capturing it, I gotta grab the mirror. Yeah, you can kind of see that like pinky mauve kind of show through a little bit more. I wish I could just invite you all into my room so you could see these in person, because I feel like it's so hard to capture these on camera. Number 41, we have Nils. This one is really cool. It's kind of like a swampy green that shifts into a vibrant green. Oh yeah, you can see that vibrant green shift through. Oh, it's so pretty. This one stands out to me a lot just because I feel like this is a really unique shimmer color. I don't see this very often. In the last of the shimmers, number 42, we have Braggy. This one is so rich. It's like the most beautiful dark purple, and it has a little bit of like it almost has like a black shift to it. It's so pretty, like maybe a dark brown or a black. Even like a deep gold a little bit. It's so cool. And those are the new shimmer editions, 31 through 42. Here are the overlay swatches. The first are 31 through 36. And after that, it's going to be 37 through 42. I think they're super pretty. I think these colors are all really fun, but let's get to my favorite parts. The multi-chromes, because these are to die for. And again, 12 of them already exist, so we're starting off first with number 13, which is Angelica. Honestly, why is there not one named Betty Jean? Angelica is super cool. It has kind of that soft translucent pink base, and then it shifts into that like orangey gold. It's so pretty. I'll do the mirror trick for all of these just because since they're multi-chromes, you really need to be able to see that shift. So magical. Number 14 is Luna. This one's again a very soft translucent one. And it goes from like a sky blue into a little bit of a weird purple. Oh yeah, there you go. Now you can see that purple kind of shine through. It's so, so pretty. Number 15 is Scarlet. I feel like this one's similar to Luna, but this one has a little bit more of an obvious blue-purple flip, whereas the other one was a little bit softer. Like this one's very ultraviolet looking. It's so ethereal. Number 16 is Elara. This one's a super, almost squishy in texture one. It's very much a like green, orange, pink. A lot going on with this one. So many cool shifts and colors happening. And if you see my dirty desk in the reflection of the mirror, just mind your business. I've been filming every day, okay? It's bound to happen. Number 17 is Zoe. This one is so cool. It has like the most brilliant red, pink, purple sort of shift. This has been the hardest one to capture so far because it's just so vibrant and rich in person. And last for this top row is number 18, Lily. I feel like these super light translucent-y ones are always the hardest to capture. This one also has a pretty vibrant, like pinky, almost pinky purple base. It's really, really vibrant though. Again, I wish you could just be here in my room so you could see how vibrant these are. Because these are such like chameleon shades. They're so cool. Like they look so unassuming in the pan, and then it's like bam, color. Number 19 is Daisy. This one is like a vibrant yellow into like an orange. Oh, you can almost see that a little bit. It's so cool. If you can capture that, yeah, that's so, so pretty. These are all so bright. They're just so fun. Number 20 is Grace. Grace is another one that's kind of like a peachy gold. It has kind of different things happening with it. It's just so pretty. Look at those colors, the way that pink and gold kind of go together. It's so pretty. 21 is Jade. I just love a sea foamy shade that has kind of like a pinky shift. It's so mermaid, so cute. This one has kind of a whole slew of things happening with the sea foam and the pink and the purple. It's just so, so pretty. Number 22 is Logan. Oh, this one makes my heart melt. It's so pretty. That rich teal with like the pinky kind of shift to it. It goes so vibrant. Look at that. That pink gold sea foam. It's so rich and pretty. Number 23 is Mason. This one's also just so juicy and delicious. It's kind of like this hot coral. It goes to bright gold, but there's also a little bit of like almost like a tinge of a green in there. And I love that like bright pink base. So cool. Look at that. It's so pretty. The way I could just sit here like touching on eyeshadows forever. This is so much fun. And the last of this second row, number 24, is Theo. This one is so pretty. Like this is fall. This is so harvesty, so pretty. We have that burnt like burgundy red with the orange gold. It's so pretty. I feel like the ones that have a deeper base are so much easier for me to capture. They're so cool. Like that is Harvest Fest. Number 25 is Loki. This is one of the ones that really, really stood out to me. This yummy, rich berry tone with the gold and the orange, and there's so many pretty sparkles in here. This one is to die for. Like this is also just like a perfect like harvest cranberry. Oh, it's so yummy. Like catch me wearing this on Thanksgiving. Number 26 is Odin. Such a special kind of pewter purple. There's a little bit of that bright blue shift in there. Like, are you kidding me? That is gorgeous. So many pretty shifts happening. Number 27 is Wyatt. Why does this one like kind of match my nails a little bit? Looks like this. It has a little bit of a translucent base, but then there's that blue in there with a little bit of a brighter sea foam. We have kind of a bright, brilliant aqua color kind of shifting through it. It's so, so pretty. I think I've called every single one of these shadows pretty, and you know what? It's the truth. Number 28 is Carter. This one makes my heart happy too. This brilliant green. It goes a little bit dingy, kind of chartreusey into like a orangish gold. Like, it's so cool. The bright green into that. Oh my gosh, this one is so magical. So cool. Number 29 is what I'm calling the star of the show, Matthew. This is what's slathered all over my lids. It's so beautiful. This one's the most unique in my opinion. It has like a deep cranberry base with a green shift and then all these different sparkles. I feel like you can kind of see the different sparkles. It's so cool. I just simply don't have anything like this. This is so outstanding. I feel like even on my eyes, you can see those individual sparkles even more so than in the swatch. It's a cool color. And last but not least, our final multi-chrome, number 30 is Aiden, which is the color that's kind of tucked underneath my lash line. Just such a brilliant, vibrant, rich green into a blue, into a gold. It's real cool. The shade just looks like a lizard to me. Like it's a dragon, it's a lizard. It's so cool. And of course, the overview of all the multi-chrome shadows, and again, in groups of 6. So the first 6 are 13 through 18, and then we move on to 19 through 24. They're so freaking cool. And then we have 25 through 30. And that, my friends, is all 42 shadows from ODEN'S newest launch of singles, all swatched out. My hand's getting a little sore from that many wipes. But I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope it was helpful for you to see all of these shades individually and then grouped together. Again, I do want to play with these more, time permitting. As much as I'm able to, I would like to. I'd like to maybe even in like short form content like Instagram, YouTube shorts, that kind of thing, create maybe little 5-pan palette ideas and do looks with them. Let me know if you want to see that, because I will try to do that. Just, your girl has 1,000 things to film, so I'm trying my best. And again, I'll have the launch details down below once I figure them out. And again, you can use my affiliate code BATTYBEAN to save, and I appreciate it so much if you use it. And now, without further ado, let's create this look. All right, friends, how's it going? We're gonna do a little look now with these singles, and I'm very excited. I have a very firm vision of what I wanna do. For this look, the shadow that has stood out to me the most is gonna be the star of the show, and I'm excited, so. Let's dive in. I'm gonna prime with my Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite. I am just going to smear this on and blend it out. So we are gonna dip into the mattes first. I'm mostly gonna be using the 2 greens, but I will use the brown to deepen up. According to my notes, Jordan is the brown, Ebba is the light green, and Burry is the dark green. So they'll be numbers 2, 6, and 7. I think I wanna start with the lighter green, number 6. I'm gonna use my Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to fluff this all up in the crease, because I am gonna be doing a very blown out, smoky sort of look. Lots of shimmer all over the lid. Dark shimmer at that. So I'm just going to really bring this green everywhere. That's pretty. I like it. It's a good swampy shade. Taking it from inner to outer corner, all along that lower lash line, just kind of throwing it everywhere. I'm going to take number 7 now. I'm gonna use my Sigma E27 for this. The fluffy brush I used first was an E40, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. And I'm gonna just kind of do the same thing. Like, I'm taking it from inner to outer corner, just really creating some depth and dimension all up in the crease. Heavy outer corner, you know the drill, you know the drill. We're just going for really smokified today. Really, really like these crunchy greens. I think that's really pretty. And again, just taking it all along that lower lash as well. Grabbing that Sigma E40 again with that lighter green, and I'm just going to just buff around the edges again, you know, get it nice and blendy before I deepen things up a little bit more with that brown, but just making sure everything is blending softly. Now taking number 2, that matte brown. A little plummy, it's not a full-on brown, but it is still gonna add a little bit of extra depth and dimension. So I'm mostly just gonna focus this in that outer corner and lower lash line, but as I blend it out, I'll kind of drag it through the rest of my crease. But I don't want it to completely overtake all this really pretty green, because it's just gorgeous. Ooh, what a jungly vibe. This is really cute. So just kind of taking the leftover on that brush and scooting it inward. And then just kind of repeating the process. I'm gonna grab my brush with the darker green. I'm not even grabbing any additional product because I don't think it's necessary. And I'm just going to buff around the edges of that brown. I will pick up just a little bit more of that lighter green on that big fluffy brush and do kind of the same thing. Get it nice and diffused. All right, here's the vibe so far. Little scary, but it's gonna come together. I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer because I use a glitter primer with every shimmer ever. I'm gonna use my Sigma E55 and I'm just gonna dabble this glitter primer all over the lid because I want my shimmer to just blow out into all of my crease stuff. So this is the shade that gets me the most excited. It's Matthew. It's one of the Multichromes, number 29. It's just so cool. It has the most pretty reflex all throughout it. So I'm just taking this on the same sticky brush and I'm just going to slather this all over my lid. Oh, that is so pretty. It's so cool. Like, I don't have a shadow like this in my collection, I don't think. That is just out of this world. So pretty. I'll just kind of dust around that edge. Ooh, that is so cool. It's so pretty. I love this shimmer. It's so pretty. The different reflex in it, that's incredible. I do want some added brightness, so I'm gonna take number 30. Also a multi-chrome, that one is called Aiden. I'm gonna use a little Sigma E30 brush, and I want to pop this along the front part of that lower lash line, just for a little pop of bright. That's really cute. I really enjoy that. It's such a pretty color. And I feel like this look just needed something a little bright just to give it a little more pizzazz. I mean, it's really cool on its own, but I'm also trying to use as many shadows as I can logically fit on one look. So here's where we're at. Oh, that is pretty. I'm super, super into that pop right there. I think that's really, really cool. And for my inner corner slash face highlight, I was thinking this one right here. I think the shifts in it will go really well. It's number 16 called Elara. Again, also a multi-chrome. Using this ColourPop E26 brush, and I'm just going to add a little dabble of that. Ooh, that is bright. Holy cow. That is super, super pretty. Like, I knew it would be bright, but that's very, very intense. It's very cool. And I'm gonna use my Singe Beauty F07 brush just to highlight my face with this shade as well. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the soft, warm flip that goes because I feel like it ties together the warmth and the green that's kind of going on with this look. This is really, really cool. I need to finish up my look now. Obviously, like, this is not exactly how I look for the rest of this video, so I need to, like, make my hair look a little better, change out of my pajamas, put on my lashes and eye pencil, something on my lips, all that good stuff. And I'll be back when I'm complete. I had so much fun today. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out. I just had the best time playing with all these pretty colors. I love the look I created. It's giving fall. Your girl's missing Halloween already, okay? I would love to hear your thoughts though. What are your favorite shades? What stand out to you the most? Do you plan on picking any up? Did you pick any up from the last launch? I personally loved their first round of singles, so I'm just excited to see more added to the repertoire. If you made it to the end of this video, ooh, I don't know. You know, pick your favorite shadow from this collection and leave emojis that look like that color. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm BATTYBEAN there as well. And if you want, you can subscribe. I'm posting most days over here. Also, you can join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only video once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.